all-powerful board.
I know.
That's like all we have. It's
It's the only thing that's affordable.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what's so cool about the kids.
Live from Haddonfield, New Jersey, welcome to the first ever Big Drink Energy Live podcast. I'm your comptroller. Welcome to the stage, your host, Michael Mesa.
Thank you. Very happy to be here. Welcome everybody to the first live episode of the Big Drink Energy podcast. Now, you might be wondering, Mikey, I thought the name of your podcast was the Big Dick Energy Drink Podcast? And you would be right. We're a few episodes behind on uploading everything, but if you've been following us on social media, we had a debate, me and Alex, the other host, about the future of the name of it, and we had a poll, and it turns out it's going to be decided by a Super Smash Brothers battle. So tune in for that. We're changing the name from Big Dick Energy Drink to Big Drink Energy. I feel confident enough that I'm just going to beat him right out the gate, so I've already changed the name for this one, even though that hasn't happened.
Might be a fight. Sorry, Alex, if you're watching.
Alex, if you're watching, I'm going to kick your ass.
Alex, we wish you could be here. Obviously, you're not from Haddonfield, New Jersey, so...
He's not. He's probably somewhere still.
It wasn't within the budget yet of the podcast to fly Alex out. So he's here in spirit. We'll call this one a mini bonus episode, a live special extravaganza. Next time, Alex will be here, hopefully. All right, let's get to it. Let's bring out our special guests, Joshua Maldonado and Andrew Molitor.
Yeah. Yeah, once they're on that side, roll call. Either side.
Thank you. Andrew, welcome to the podcast. Give us a little background of your taste in energy drinks.
Quite new to the drinks of energy, but I'm ready for it.
And Joshua, how about you?
Never had one before.
Never had one.
Not one.
That'll be your first.
Yep.
All right.
I'm
excited.
excited.
Without further ado, I'll give it to our host.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction. We have a very special treat for you guys today. We have 4 energy drinks. We normally only do 3, but we got 4 today. All from GFool, which I've never had before. They made their big splash doing powdered energy.
Thank you, GFool.
Thanks, GFool. They made their big splash doing powdered energy drinks, but we have them in cans today. And GFool, on their website, they claim they're the official energy drink of esports, which I think is a bold claim to make. There's a lot of esports out there.
There's a lot of esports, but it's the one I picked because I'm huge into Warzone, and I know how many streamers are really into GFool right now.
Fantastic. I'd just like to say that Tom, the comptroller, who is a guest on this show, organized everything. I feel like I'm the guest and Tom's the host today, so you can thank him for that.
Well, we wouldn't be here without Mike, so. All right, we always put it to our guests, and by we, I mean Mike and Alex, to choose the first drink. Would you two like to work together, or would you like to take control and pick the first one?
Yeah, we're going to go right for this one, Ragin' Gummy Fish, GFool.
And if you wouldn't mind ASMRing cracking that right into the mic.
Right into the mic.
Right into the mic. Oh, that's crisp.
There it is.
Okay, we'll pour it.
Now, seeing as that you were confused as to what to do with the microphone, Andrew, I have a question for you. Being my friend... Oh, that's a lot in that cup, my friend.
Oh, no, I just came out.
I was about to say, being my friend, I'm sure you're a fan of the podcast. What's been your favorite episode of the podcast?
This is going to be my new favorite episode.
Wow, I appreciate that. And now, Josh, the guest on the other side, we go way back. I've known you since kindergarten. I want to say, best friend since 5 years old. So... I'm assuming if your best friend has a podcast that he's trying to get out there, you must be a big supporter of it.
Big supporter.
So
I'm donating to the fund, and I'm tuning in when I can.
So do you have a favorite episode? Have you ever...
Honestly, every episode I hear gets better every time, so I'd say the most recent one
They
is
say
my
energy
favorite.
drink is a lot like wine, that it just ages, and it gets much better as it ages.
Do they say that?
They do say that. And much
good
like
to know.
energy drink and wine, it just gets better with time.
I feel like I've heard Andrew say that.
Yeah.
I may have said that.
Yeah.
All right, without further ado.
So now that we all have the drink poured, the very first thing we do, we say cheers, specifically in another language. Does anybody have any cheers in a non-English language?
Joshua, you'll go first.
I would say Gormar Jos, which is traditional Jordan.
Okay.
All right.
It's good to know. How do we say Gormand Josh?
Gourmand Jost.
Gourmand
Jost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing hits you right away. Anything hit you guys? Is this how we find out we have COVID on mic?
Like none of us can taste this. I'm gonna be honest. It tastes like some sort of gummy something.
Some sort of gummy something is probably the nicest thing I can say. Very underwhelming. 0 calories per. Maybe there's something to that. It's called Raging. I don't want to after that flavor because I got no flavor. Andrew, give us a taste profile.
So I'm tasting more berries in this gummy.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
Yeah.
It's not a go-to.
Not a go-to. And this is the flavor that you picked.
This is the one.
Now,
I'd say it has a minimal evolution. You know,
Okay.
I get the gummies on the back end, but very, very.
It's sort of like the shots you have where like you would put vodka and you put Swedish fish into vodka and you'd be like, oh, this is gonna taste great. And you have it and you're like, I kind of taste it, but you never really
Yeah.
can.
I'm glad you bring that up. I feel like this tastes like a Walmart store brand bootleg version of Swedish Fish.
Oh, boy.
Like I said, it's a gummy something. It doesn't necessarily taste like gummy bears, but it's a gummy something.
Yes, I hope this isn't first on our ranking because if it is, we had a horrible live episode.
We're in for a rough night. So this is a full 16-ounce can, and it looks like it's 300 milligrams of caffeine. So it's out to get you amped.
I mean, that's what we're looking for here.
How is that on the scale compared to
A Monster and a standard Red Bull are 160. So this is
the
about
whole can?
for the whole can.
I mean, I killed my cup, so
The
it's not, it doesn't
clean cup
taste
bump, that's
bad.
pretty good.
Yeah, it doesn't taste bad, but
You don't have to finish it. Don't feel pressured to
don't
finish
yet.
it.
We have plenty of cups. It's not great. We have more to come. So
You
don't
don't
brace
keep it
yourself
for
for it.
Yeah.
comparison.
Exactly.
You keep it for comparison. Yeah.
So the standard caffeine is about 160, and then most of like what I call the gym rat ones, the one that get you amped, like the pre-workouts, they have 300 milligrams to get you amped before you go to the
Yeah.
gym.
Comparatively, a cup of coffee is like 90. Is it, or do you know?
A cup of coffee, depending on the size, I think is about 120, because I think tea, depending if it's like green tea or black tea, is 90, 50, and then decaf is 0.
All right,
Great.
Josh, as our second guest, please pick the next drink.
I'm gonna go with my personal favorite that I picked, Blue Ice.
All right, Blue Ice. And Mike, as the host, what are we doing with the Blue Ice?
The blue ice, we're actually going to bring this out. We're going to... we have ice cubes, which I think is the first time we've ever done this on the podcast.
I don't remember it
Is
as
that allowed?
as a fan.
Yes. This is specifically called Blue Ice, so we thought pairing with ice would have been a good idea.
Okay.
A lot of times on the podcast, we either have lukewarm energy drinks that we forgot to stick in the fridge,
Right.
and we just roll with it. I don't think we've ever done ice
Thank you.
before. So I think we have enough ice cubes that everybody gets 2. So we'll see how that goes.
ASMR, my ice right.
Yeah, we want to get a good taste of it.
Oh, I'm gonna ASMR crack the. Nope, there's no crack on that. That's awful. Oh, that's good. You got one more there, Tommy.
There we go.
Now, Andrew, I remember for a while you were big into PUBG and you were watching that. A lot of these have a FaZe clan association. Is
Yeah.
FaZe and PUBG at all? Do you know anything about them?
You know, I never really followed them.
Okay.
But, no, I was
Do you
definitely.
think the clan Spox puts FaZe to shame?
I don't know these guys.
That's it. They do. Just for the sake of my clan.
You know what?
Clan.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. I agree, and that was unprompted. Andrew thought that on his own. Let's hear from the crowd. We got an audience here. Cheer if you're a fan of Spox. Oh, I see you have some Spox fans. You got some Spox fans, and then for FaZe by comparison. All right, yeah. So there you
It
have
just looks like we have some FaZe haters in
We
here.
have some FaZe haters.
Also, shout out to everybody in chat. This is the first live episode. Looks like we have another Tommy in the chat. Shout outs to Tommy Churros.
Tommy Churros, yeah.
Tommy. Yeah.
Not me. It's not.
It's a different Tom.
Different Tom. Yeah, big fan of the show. Obviously, who wouldn't be? I mean, you two and myself, we're all fans.
Big fan.
Not a day goes by where I don't listen to the episodes.
I'm a day one fan.
Day one.
Day 2.
He's a little late to the game.
All right, we'll ask more. This right into the mic. Here we go. All right, here's the pours.
So something I'd like to point out, and maybe the viewers can see it because this is I think this is only the second episode we've done with the video.
Yes, but you never released the video.
We've never released the video for that first one. The video we were going to put it on our Patreon, and then Patreon shut us down because we didn't post anything. They were like, this is a scam, we're taking you off. Yeah. So we just have to get back content on Patreon, and then they'll keep us up.
Alright, so let's get to it. This one, once again, is called GFool Blue Ice. Again, ice.
For just coming out right out of my trunk, it's much colder than I expected.
Yeah, much colder than that last one.
It is colder.
We took that last one out of the fridge, and this is cold.
I would definitely say the temperature adds to it.
We only put that in the fridge once we
It's
got
colder.
Cool. All right, we're back.
And we're hopefully back. Who knows? No one's watching this anyway. All right. What you missed was we noticed the stream went down and we got a charger and plugged our computer back in.
It was all of 30 seconds. You haven't missed much. I just hope that everything's been saved up until this point.
Hopefully it has been saved. If not, we'll figure it out. All right. What we said so far is this is colder than the last one. And again, this is an energy drink review
Significant
podcast.
improvement.
Yeah.
Although.
So looking at these, it looks like all of them are 0 calories, which is great. 0's all the way down. 0 fat, 0 carbohydrates, 0 protein, which I don't know if you want protein in an energy drink.
I'm okay with that, yeah. I mean, all I really want out of it is energy.
Yeah.
I would like a better flavor. It is cold and it's called ice, but I think that is a credit to the actual ice we put in.
Yeah, not the actual blue ice.
It doesn't just come naturally cold.
So 0 protein, as in, would you call this a plant-based energy drink?
We've had plant-based energy drinks before on the podcast. I'm gonna go episode. It was either episode 3 or 4. I can't remember which one it is in my head, but they're the worst energy drinks I've ever had.
Andrew, would you call yourself a chem guy or a natural guy?
Yeah, are you one of the chem? Are you one of the chem guys?
Are you chem bro?
No.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So you probably aren't too big on GFool then. You're probably more of like.
Gamer subs.
Oh, are you into G-subs?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, we shout outs to G-subs. We just got a free sample from them, and they're going to be featured on our next episode.
Okay.
All right. So the review we've had so far, to sum up before we move on to the next one of Blue Ice.
Yeah.
It's cold.
It's cold.
And moving on to the next, as sort of a guest, as sort of the only fan, as sort of a few other things.
Yeah, I'm going to let you go ahead and pick that.
I'm going to pick the next one.
Coming soon, OnlyFans.
And we are going to go with this this fabulous.
Ooh, the
art
Sonic.
design. There's a Sonic on it. The flavor is called Peach Rings. All right, here we go.
I'm ready for that.
Pass around some cups.
Should I finish this so I can use the ice?
This
No,
one,
these are cold.
This was refrigerated.
Properly. That's you.
We didn't do a cheers last time.
Oh, you're right. And I can't even blame it on the stream going down because it happened before that.
Yeah.
How about our audience? Anybody in the audience know a word for cheers in a language besides English? Anybody in our audience? No.
Oh, slancha?
Slancha, we'll take it. Slancha.
Alright.
It's a cheers in Gaelic.
Famously used.
The audience is drunk.
Never used that one before.
Famously used in probably
Yeah, never
pilot
heard of
episode
it.
and just about every other episode.
Yeah. It's one of the 3 cheerses that I know.
Yeah. All right. So, to our fans,
Slancha.
Slancha.
Oh, yeah.
Already. Interesting nose.
I
Thank
didn't
you
know
very
it. It
on
smells
the
fantastic.
pour, the peach hit me, and I got nothing in terms of smells on the others, or in terms of flavor.
Yeah.
This, I get the peach.
Like right
I'd
out.
say it's not a
I love it.
organic peach. It's more of like the gummy peaches.
Oh, those are my favorite.
CVS, like
Sort
that's
of
what
going
I'm
back
going
to
to
the
check
first
out.
one. Yeah.
Works very well.
It does work well. It's
Like
crisp.
right out the gate, you have a flavor compared to the other
That's
ones.
fucking drinkable.
That is
The other ones you could confuse for each other.
I mean, it doesn't get.
I did think that. Like the other two were so similar in flavor, I couldn't distinguish.
I'm not going to be able to
They must be
put one
friends.
over the other. I might put the ice over that.
Go ahead, blindfold me. Tie me up, gag me, blindfold me. I won't be able to tell the difference.
And then when did we give you the
Alright. Yeah, but this, it's not getting tiring with each taste. Like,
Let's see.
I still like
Yeah.
each sip.
First one I'm going to finish. Also,
I finished them all because I want to get the energy up of this for an energy drink podcast. It'll be like those suckers energy sesh.
Energy Sesh, if you're listening, we love you. I shout you out on Twitter all the time. We miss you. It's been 2 months without an episode. Come back. Would you like the friendly rivalry?
Energy sesh. I love that episode with Mikey Tabletop. I don't know who that guy is, but I like him.
He's never met him before. But also, I think this is the coolest can art out of all of them. I don't know if our
By far the
viewers can
best.
see
And
it.
sometimes with energy drinks, the can art
You
is
gotta
just
switch to the can.
sometimes.
I have a second camera. I'm just going to get it to work. I wanted
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
Coming soon. I might even pour a
And
second.
overhead for when you
I'm pouring
do
some.
Yeah.
We'll get some more. Anybody want more?
We're going to have to save just a little bit of that for
We'll
one
save
more
it.
segment.
Yeah, we'll save some.
But I'm a big fan of Sonic,
Big
just
fan.
like on its own. So I'm happy that that's the best flavor.
Surprised no one's done that before.
Shouts out Ben Schwartz. Ben, please come on the show.
Benny Schwashwa, we will have
Ben
him.
Schwa.
We'll
Solo
fly you.
Bolo.
We'll fly you out.
Yeah, well, that's not probably too much. It won't be first class.
Maybe, but
It might be Southwest,
if
but we'll fly you out.
if you're in New York
Spirit, maybe.
and you need a flight from New York to Philly,
Wow, Benny Schwa's in the chat right now. What's he saying?
What?
I'm in.
yeah, he's saying, "Oh, shout out to the Buffalo Sabre shirt. I appreciate that. Thank
That's
you."
nice. Wow.
I didn't know.
He's from the Bronx, so.
Yeah, he worked at the Bronx Zoo for a while.
Yeah, it must be a fan of the Great North.
Yeah.
All right.
So that peach ring,
Excellent.
first cup of mine to join the Clean Cup Club.
Clean cut. I mean,
KKK.
we do not put anything else behind Clean Cup Club.
No, so we had the PewDiePie can, and we decided against that.
We don't think there's inherently anything Nazi about him, despite his bad bit. But
Yeah.
because he didn't take responsibility, we didn't want to be associated with
Yeah,
him.
just-
By we, I mean you and Alex.
Yes, I don't know.
Alex might be. He didn't say yes or no.
I was about to say Alex would probably have no problem with it. He would probably just get on and just curse him out and be done with it and get it on. But I don't even want him on. It's okay.
All right.
Okay, so we only got one left.
We got the last one.
The
Again,
audience is
some
excited.
rowdy Audience. There we go.
Audience is excited for that
liking it.
last
They're
one.
liking the peach. All right, let's move on.
The very last one we have is a GFool of Spaceberry. And this one's the name is a registered trademark. Now, has anybody had a Spaceberry before?
Not trademarked.
I don't think I've even heard of a faceberry. Is it in the blueberry family?
I want to say they're indigenous to like the southwestern region. I want to say like California, Arizona.
I
You can get like a Spaceberry
They're
tree.
very popular in Verdansk.
Here we go.
I guess we'll see.
I'm gonna ASMR this one for all of our viewers. Oh, fuck! That was so good.
That's getting
Thanks,
the audience
audience.
going.
That's going in the Twitter. clip.
That's got it on the floor.
What one of our viewers say? I'm close. Do it again.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. We're all out of cans.
By one of our viewers. Yes, we do mean our one viewer.
Yeah. How many viewers? We have 2 viewers, and I'm gonna be honest. One of them is me.
One of them is,
One I have it open right here.
one of them is another Tom, but not me, we swear.
One of them's not even my other co-host. He was so excited to do this, and just nowhere to be fucking found.
Yeah, well, maybe we're flying him out here. Maybe he's coming in for the notorious final drink.
Oh, you know what? Because we haven't released all of the backlog episodes yet, they don't know about the change in the order of events of the show.
They don't. Let's fill him in.
Okay, so right now, I believe we're only up to episode 9, but we have up to episode 13 recorded. Tom is actually on 2 previous episodes.
This is my first episode and my third episode.
Yes, this is his first episode that you guys are seeing, but this is actually his 3rd appearance, which ties him for most appearances with Eric, Tori, and Hannah.
And we hate to say that this is also the best. They don't get better.
This is our first live episode, so it's very good so far.
All right, let's get to the Fazeberry.
Yeah,
Native
Fazeberry.
of Verdansk. Native to. All right. That natural Fazeberry smell.
The way it faces. Careful there.
Oh boy.
Coming out the nose.
I don't know if any of the viewers saw. We have a pet-friendly audience, so there's dogs hanging out in the audience. They're actually our biggest fans.
Shout out to dogs.
Shout out to dogs.
I don't know.
About dogs.
sounds.
I don't know if it knows as
About
much
this
as the
one.
last one.
No.
Get sort of a artificial bubble gum on the tail end.
You gotta search for that though.
Yep. No,
It
you're not right.
doesn't
I'm
come
reaching.
as
I'm
easily
reaching.
as
Oh,
the
there it
peach.
is.
You gotta search for it.
So, GFool, the official energy drink of esports, that is a registered trademark slogan of theirs.
Yeah, because no one would think about it unless they would sue people to stop saying that.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't think of it knowing the trademark. I sort of just knew it through streamers.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have to trademark a slogan and call yourself the official through a slogan, it's probably not true.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish this. Let's get to our final drink. Kind of.
Oh.
Can we mix them?
Is there another drink?
Wow!
Oh.
What?
You've
Andrew,
never done that on air?
you've never listened to this podcast before, and you guessed one of the parts that we do? Yes, that's coming. I think we do.
That last.
I think we do that last. It's been too long
Let's
since
do
we've
it.
done
This will be a new
All right.
segment.
the new segment that we have on every episode since the first one.
The new segment for today, we have yet to do it today on today's live stream.
Yes.
We're going to go to the
First one.
Voltron Cup. And remember, because this is Voltron, we are going to also include the ice because that was part of the new
Yes.
drink. So if you still have your ice, if you didn't chew on it, hopefully you didn't on mic, we would have lost our viewer. Put it into this new cup. Ice in the new cup.
I still have drinking in this for.
Okay, so if you want, combine them all into one. If anybody needs any extra, I have a little bit in each of the cans.
Where's your ice?
You mean I get your back one?
You never got ice? What kind of show are we running here?
I was playing with the dog.
Take care of that if you need any in there.
Oh, you know what? I guess.
So what are we doing with this last one?
I guess.
All four?
We're pouring a little bit of all of them into it.
Alright.
I like how intuitive it is for Andrew, who's a longtime listener of the show, but somehow forgot everything. He just, let's just throw them all together.
He said, fuck it, we'll do it
Yeah.
live.
You know what? Andrew, that's big drink energy. Good job on you.
Thank you.
Those two, please. Thank you.
I'll let you know what else I got.
Yeah.
You got a few things on your sleeve.
So this is the segment we call the Voltron Cup. Voltron. Do I need to explain Voltron? Do you guys know that
how'd you
shit?
come up with the name?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so Voltron.
You did not come up with
What?
Yeah, I know, but for the
Is
people
this
watching.
allowed?
What do you mean is this allowed?
it. We didn't think of the term Voltron.
So someone like GFool's gonna stop us from combining it all? Oh, or you mean the Voltron company is gonna?
No, like, mixing.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's allowed. Alright, so
Real
where's
quick,
Voltron come from?
like-
Give us the very 5-second elevator pitch origin of what the Voltron.
5 robot space aliens combined to fight bigger aliens.
And now let's drink it. Here we go.
Cheers. We've been fucking that up the whole episode.
Salute.
Salute.
That peach still comes through strongly.
Yeah.
Peach is coming through.
Wow.
The rest of it, it's a watered down peach, if I'm being honest.
You know, it's a watered down peach, but then
You get the bubble gum after.
Hannah, did I say water? Did I say that like a Philly person?
I wasn't listening. I was thinking about.
Wait.
No. I was thinking about if
And
you'd ever
in case
tried
the viewers at
an
home did not
actual
hear,
peach
or
in
one
real
audience
life.
member did not hear what we were talking about.
No. Have
So
you?
the audience is here, but they're not listening.
Yeah,
you
we're
say water?
listening. We're
No, I was just thinking about if you'd ever tried a real peach. Because you're talking about peach flavor, but have you tried the fruit of peach?
Are you talking about tried it in the Elio sense?
Call me by your
Like
name.
pizza?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, she doesn't mean that.
Because
She
yes.
doesn't mean that.
Ah,
But I haven't seen that
It was a
movie.
bodacious peach.
okay.
Not like a butt.
Yeah.
Spoilers alert. I've never seen the movie. Does something sexual happen with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
No, I've never sexed up a fruit, Hannah.
Have you ever
You
had
fucking
the fruit?
sicko.
Have you ever eaten the fruit of peach?
Yes or not?
No.
So you can't really comment on peach flavor, can you?
I mean, I can know about peach.
So far, we've had no commentary on any of the drinks other than it tastes like peach. So if we can't give it that, what can we give our
I
drinks?
don't
at?
even know what a peach tastes like, so is that a valid commentary?
How about like a
is my
fruit cup
question.
with peach in it? Like
No.
it's just like fake peach.
Have you ever-
He doesn't get any fruit.
Have you ever seen a peach?
That's
No.
that's ridiculous. Doesn't eat fruit. That's like fruit. That's like fake fruit. The kids eat. So
We are drawing a line.
He doesn't eat
You
squishy
hate our
things.
audience.
I don't eat
Is the
squishy.
audience. Let's flip the camera and mic around. They should mostly does.
Surprise! Welcome to the roast of the Big Drink Energy podcast. This has all been a ruse.
All right, let's get to her opinions. Continue.
Yeah. So opinions, thoughts. What do you think?
Cold. Definitely cold.
It's cold.
The ice is coming through.
It's
You can't deny the cold definitely, helps it.
peachy phase ice gummy.
Oh,
Pretty
Peachy
good.
Fizz Ice Gummy. That's what I like to hear. Now, Josh, we've tried 4 energy drinks so far. If you could rank them, what would be the best one to the worst one?
I mean, I think we can all agree the clear winner here is the Sonic.
Okay, Peach ranks in first. I like it.
And I think the first one we tried was probably the worst,
The gummy fish and worst. Okay.
in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, gummy fish.
And I'd probably go
Like Swedish fish,
other
but-
blue. Favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he picked.
Yeah,
That's the one he picked.
It's also pretty warm.
Okay. Let me see here. I'm gonna. Okay, so Peach rings, clear number 1. I don't even know if I can distinguish between the rest. These two pretty much taste the same.
It might be the same liquid in different cans.
Okay, you know what? No, I agree with Josh
That's
in the
marketing.
rankings.
This is going to be rare. We have a chance for something very rare. I didn't even have to consider it. Yeah, peach by far the best. Bubblegum, and that had a flavor. Ice, it was cold because of an ice cube, so I can't put that ahead of the bubblegum. And then the other one had nothing.
Lived up to the
It
name.
didn't even have an ice
Yeah.
cube in it. So yeah, I'm going the same exact order as you two.
Andrew, do you agree with this ordering of rankings? This is first, this is worst. What would you change?
I think that's it.
This
Oh,
is rare.
we've done it.
This is the one.
What is it? The Voltron? Is that what we're calling it?
Oh, that we also ranked the Voltron. This combination, where would you put that in here?
I still think Sonic beats out Voltron.
Okay,
Yeah,
Sonic.
I'd probably
Well,
rather have
Voltron,
it in its
But
pure
Voltron
state.
number 2?
Yeah. So let's put that in between them. Yep. That's it.
I agree.
Are we all in agreement with this?
We're all in agreement.
Easy.
I concur.
Has this happened like twice? Maybe once on the Unreleased episode.
This happened. I think the running gag is the episodes with Eric are the worst episodes, but we all agree on them.
Yeah.
But I think that's also
Eric
because we
shouts out Eric. I think he's an amazing part of the show. I want him on more.
I want him on more. I wish he was in the chat. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he knows how to work Twitch.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know anything about him other than he's a great guest.
He's probably our worst guest.
Mm-mm.
So little behind the scenes snippet for everybody in the chat and all of our longtime fans. The episodes I've done, like let's take episode 5, the one we did with Steve-O where we reviewed Venom.
All right.
Maybe 5 minutes worth of editing I had to do. For the most part, we all have mic etiquette. We know how to say things.
From a viewer point, Eric's great. From an editor point, Eric's awful.
Eric's the worst. It takes an hour for me to just edit out whatever dumb racist shit he says or him shouting out my boss and just...
Oh, man.
Hearing the racist stuff, Eric, get off the show. All right,
Yeah.
moving on. We're all in agreement here.
Yeah, this doesn't happen very often, so I'm going to add this to the rankings. Now, for our long-term fans, you might know that we end the show with a segment called Back to the Bang. The very worst energy drink I've ever had was Bang Birthday Cake Bash. The first sip is amazing, and every sip you have, it gets worse and worse until it's the worst energy drink you've ever had. However, at the start of the pandemic, we found out that their CEO was spreading a whole bunch of lies about #plandemic, and to prove that the pandemic wasn't real, forced all of his employees to come into the office to have a mandatory dance party closer than 6 feet, and if you didn't come, you got fired. Boo. But we appreciate
Very
that.
close.
This is
It's
true.
Bang. Bang. Please don't sue us, but we hate you.
We hate you a
And by
lot.
we, I mean Mike and Alex.
Shout out to Bang.
Bang, please sponsor us. But, so after hearing that, we haven't got to that episode yet, that's the season 1 finale, we decided to cut out Back to the Bang, and since then we've been experimenting with new segments to fill up that last one, and we got a brand new one for you tonight. What is this? This sounds like the walkout music to, like, the bad guy in a Rambo movie. Or like Indiana Jones about to go fight some communists and just like the big Russian guy comes out.
Yeah.
This is dramatic. I like it.
All right.
So we're going to end tonight's episode with a new segment called Jammin' with Jocko. I tried out a couple different ones in my head. The first one was Jackin' It with Jocko, which fits the vibe, but I don't know if I could get away with
I
saying
don't know
that.
if legal can clear that.
Jocko, please sponsor us.
Jocko, please
By us, I
sponsor
mean
us.
Mike and Alex.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a little ASMR. We'll cut the music.
Professional fade out. No, I think
We're gonna use
Do we have
a
new
cup.
cups?
No, we don't.
Okay, no new cups. Okay. This is a.
We don't have the budget.
Yeah, we don't have the budget to fly anybody. Shout outs to Yam Ham. We got 3 viewers in chat right now. Hold on.
Ham!
Yeah, 3 viewers.
Yam
Thank
Ham
you.
63.
Yeah. I'm glad people from Melee are coming. I figured people in the esports world might enjoy this. But a little thing about Jocko that you need to know.
Alright.
So this is brand new. Maybe 2 months.
Is there any super creatine in it?
No, there's no super creatine in this. So Jocko, brand new, maybe 2 or 3 months, and you can get them exclusively at Wawa, which is regional to where we work. Now, I don't know if the viewers can see it, but this is like a camo-styled can.
You probably can't because it's camo.
It blends in. The CEO of this company is a former Navy SEAL. But it's funny, if you look him up on Wikipedia, the first thing he mentions is he's a podcaster before being a Navy SEAL, which I think is
one's
ass
clearly
backwards.
harder than the other.
Yes.
I mean, once a podcaster, always a podcaster.
Yeah. So he has 6 flavors, and all of them are vaguely military. Look, Tom, your hair is in my cup. the dog squeakers underneath the table. Sorry, everyone. But all of the flavors are vaguely military related. One of them was like Sniper Sour Apple. This one is Jocko Discipline Go Dak Savage, and I don't know what that is. Is that a sergeant?
It's a bunch
symbol?
of penises put together to make it look like a big penis. That's how you know they're good or bad. That's why it looks like that's not even a joke. All right, let's get to the sips.
Okay.
As they say in America, cheers.
Cheers.
Smells good.
Cheers.
Oh my god. Jeez.
Ugh. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's definitely the most distinctive flavor of any ones we've had.
Not bad.
Not bad.
All right, keep going.
Okay.
It's more of the smell.
It's black cherry and vanilla.
Which on its own I think is great. However, if you do it poorly, there's no in between.
Yeah, I don't like it. I like black cherry,
Oh, it's so bad.
white
I almost
claws.
feel like
It's very natural.
a vegetal hint on the nose, and then you taste it and it rips it out of you.
95 milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah. There's 5 calories. It's the first time we have calories. Mike, thoughts?
Okay, so this is the second Jocko Discipline I've had. The first one was the Sour Apple Sniper, and that was awful. I wanted to get that for this episode. However, Wawa didn't have it, which made me think that's the best one. That's the best seller. They were sold out of it, so this one has to be even worse.
Yeah, this is bad.
Now, this is going to be a very odd description, and you're going to have to roll with me on this. You guys know Kinects? Like the little building toys that snap together
You know
Kinects?
how they taste.
This tastes like when you have a Kinect in your mouth, and it snaps in your mouth.
You're right. That is.
It tastes like plastic,
Weird.
and it's weird on your tongue.
I'll
It
go
does.
with you.
I'll go with the plastic.
Jocko,
I don't like this.
tastes like plastic. Please sponsor us.
Ugh.
I've changed my mind.
It's just like birthday cake bang. The more you drink it, the worse it gets.
It's perfect like that. It's perfectly just like the more you drink it, the worse it
It
gets.
smells.
Except unlike
incredible.
Birthday Cake Bang, this didn't start good. I didn't like it
No.
initially, and it's only gotten worse.
It's manufactured in Maine. We could probably do a live episode from their factory. Maybe we could get Jocko on the podcast.
Yeah, we probably could.
Jamming with Jocko in Maine.
Jocko, please sponsor us. Your drink sucks. All right, Josh. Final thoughts on the drink.
Final thoughts. This one, no good. Best one, peaches.
Best peaches by far. Mike, why don't you just with some parting thoughts?
Oh, okay. Let me see here. This is the signature flavor. I guess this Dak Savage. Oh, Dak Savage is short. It's the signature flavor of Dakota Meyer Marine Sniper. I'm gonna be honest. Dakota, what the fuck were you thinking? This is your signature flavor? You went through a whole bunch of flavors. I'm like, yeah, that's the one I'm most proud of. We need to get Dakota on and have his least signature flavor.
Yeah, it can't be worse.
It has to. This is his best one. He so claims it.
Maybe it's his only one.
So it's both his best and his worst one.
Yeah, could be.
It could be.
Could be.
All right.
Anybody and any more thoughts before we move into our final segment?
Final segment. Let's go.
Okay. Andrew, thank you for coming. I'm sure all of our viewers, Tommy and Yamham, and all of our viewers listening to the podcast at home, they want to find you. They want to follow you on Instagram. They want to follow you on... They want your mixtapes. They want to see all of those sick CAD drawing you do of PVC boats. Go ahead and drop that. Where can the people find you? Do you have any social media? Do you have an email address? You want to drop your phone number, your social security, whatever you want.
Routing an account number.
Yeah, hit me up on Xbox. My gamer tag is Dr. Drewby. That's 2 words. DR space Drewby.
I was going to ask if it was DR or Doctor, the full word. I'm glad you clarified. Josh, where can the people find you?
People can find me. You catch me on Spotify. I make great playlists. I'm there primarily. Joshua, Isaac Maldonado, a lot of Maldonados out there. Gotta be specific. And that's about it.
Tom, do you have anything you want to plug? Do you have a 6 SoundCloud? Do you have any mixtapes? You want to give shout-outs to anybody?
I want to give shout-outs to my clan Spox. Fox and Verdansk. That's it for me.
Okay, I'm going to do the regular plugs. You can find us on Twitter at BDE Drink Podcast. I don't have Patreon set up. We got canceled, but I'm going to go ahead and set that up this weekend. So you can find us at Patreon. I'm also going to set up an OnlyFans because we can do that. I recently learned it's not just for suggestive content, it's just for any content. So find us on OnlyFans. You can find me on Twitter at Mikey Tabletop. You can find Alex, but I can't spell his fucking tag, so just look in the Twitter description. Gwivith, I don't... There's a lot of weird... It sounds like a character from The Witcher.
It's something, we don't know what it is, but from Haddonfield, New Jersey, thank you again for tuning in to the first ever Big Drink Energy Live. That's it for tonight.
Thank you. We'll see you next time.